Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Universal Channeling, channeling the conscious universe. Mike Quinsey, channeling his higher self, August 16, 2019. Many of you are aware that the Cabal was allowed comparative freedom to try and prevent humanity reaching ascension. However, they have been unsuccessful in spite of being able to use all means at their disposal against you, and were prepared to go as far as destroying the Earth. You had the support of the light forces, yet they were not allowed to intervene where your free will was concerned, but at the same time could assist you once you made positive decisions to bring more light to the Earth. In other words, they could not do your work for you, but could help you to be successful, and you were. The Cabal threat no longer hangs over you, and you have the assurance that you will safely reach that moment in time that you know as ascension. The Cabal still has some power, but only to delay your progress in reaching your goal, and not stop it altogether. Your future is now starting to take shape, and you are on course to become galactic beings, and that was always the intended future that you were being helped to reach. By comparison, you are only at the commencement of your journey, but it can now really get underway and your progress will grow faster. Currently it is a matter of finding your way out of the muddle and confusion that exists upon Earth. We lament the fact that so many souls do not understand that you are not just part of the whole but in essence are all one. The differences between you all because of religion and custom should be acknowledged and accepted, knowing that there can equally be beauty and love in another soul's beliefs. There is no need to fight over whose are true to the original teachings, because as you grow and understand more of the truth you will all gradually come together as one. In spite of the perceived threats of war, be assured apart from local skirmishes, you will not be allowed to promote it against another nation. The page has turned over and there will be no going back to the old warlike ways and times. Once trust has been firmly established between countries, in quick time you will come together for peaceful coexistence and all the trappings of war will be removed. Humanity as a whole is naturally peaceful, and it has usually been politicians, despots and the military that have harbored ideas of world domination through war. Humans are very adaptable and accept the subtle differences between races, and can appreciate their lifestyles and beliefs. In the near future you will only elect those souls who have proved to be sympathetic to your beliefs. Only looking after self by putting self first is normally frowned upon, but in this particular time it is nevertheless important that you give every attention to your own needs.
Each soul has their own plan for this period and their guides will ensure that they adhere to it. The current cycle is the time period that you have yearned for all along, knowing that there must be something better than an almost continual state of war, perhaps without realizing that it is you who determine what the future may hold. That is why it is difficult to predict it, as from moment to moment the potential can change. Your thoughts are more powerful than you realize, and your influence upon events can change the outcome. That is why we have of late emphasized the need for you to be positive at all times. Remember that you attract to yourselves whatever you focus upon, and that all souls are at different stages of evolution at this time. It is why you are encouraged to allow others to progress to their chosen level at their own speed. Have you noticed that there is more of a balance between you, that is ensuring that all get equal opportunities in life, rather than allowing one dominance over the others? In part, this obviously depends on which souls can carry the changes forward to break the dominance of the male souls. Each had qualities that could be used for humanity's advantage, and it has been used to get through the last 100 years. Now you have entered a period with more potential for world peace, and in general the female souls are better suited to establish and maintain it. Man has always been the warrior, and normally even in physique has been well suited to play that role. Napoleon and Hitler were the extreme examples of the Antichrist, and whilst both achieved a great degree of success in world dominance, in the end they were beaten by the forces of light. The whole episodes gave an opportunity for all souls involved to clear their karma, that could have accumulated over many lives, having now entered what will become known as the beginning of world peace. You will no doubt recall that the New Age commenced with the clearance of outstanding karma that gave every soul what you might call a new lease of life. Can you now see how matters are guided for the best results, yet without infringing upon your free will? As time continues to speed up, so events are also doing the same, and the changes that we have mentioned so often are drawing closer, the main one for you being the revaluation of the currencies. It has to come to bring some sense of fairness to the countries that struggle to survive. Clearly, a new age must address such issues, and the plans to do so already exist. It will be a great step forward to bring all countries closer together, bringing about more equality and fairness into the money markets. In the past, some countries have been held back deliberately so that their progress has been much slower. All matters of this nature will be rectified in good time, and all souls will enjoy a happy and prosperous time.
You are still taking part in an experiment that was to see how you would handle your freedom to set up your own lives and experiences. With our encouragement and guidance, sufficient of you rose up above the lower levels of vibration, to enable humanity to enter the new cycle that you are now in. You could say it has opened the floodgates, let in more light, and lifted you up. Your reward is to be allowed to get more help from your guides and move more quickly to your destination. Regardless of what path you take, it will result in you rising up into the higher vibrations. You have achieved a level that you were not necessarily expected to reach, so you are to be congratulated for doing so. The distractions of those still caught up in the lower vibrations must not cause you to waver from the higher path. Each soul is responsible for their evolution, even so that help and guidance is available from the angelic realms. There is no limit to your time in the lower vibrations, as you can go through another cycle if necessary and will still benefit from your earlier experiences. Understand that much effort is put into getting you through the lower realms, so that you are never without help if you should need it. Just ask and your request will be noted, and karma permitting you will get a response, but not necessarily in the way you would wish it to be. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. This message comes through my higher self, my God self, and every soul has the same connection to God. In love and light. Mike Quinsey. Website, Tree of the Golden Light.